Hello stream, this is Sunken Viking Photography, finally starting the stream. Sorry for taking a bit longer. I was trying to get the music all set up. I thought I could get away with using Spotify, because there's a playlist I saw that said copyright free lo-fi, and yeah, so I thought I would try it out. Turns out it's not copyright free at all. As soon as I played it, it was just muted on all platforms, so we'll have to stick with the normal lo-fi playlist I have. The songs aren't as good as like a paid service like Spotify or something, but it gets the job done. It's not bad. There's a few good songs on here. But yeah, anyways, today what I'm doing is working on, I think I have to make 3 or 4 lighting diagrams. The last photography class I had, we did a product photography shoot of Coca-Cola and some other drink. I can't remember what it's called. Fever Tree, I think. But yeah, so it's product photography. So, but yeah, a lighting diagram is just like basically a drawing that shows where you place the cameras, what modification, or the lights, what modifications you put on the lights, like what attachments you used, what colors and gels you used, the placement of the subject and all the stuff around the subject, stuff like that. So shouldn't take too long. This should be just a pretty quick stream. Just like to stream what I do, and thought this would be a good thing to stream and might be a little interesting to some people. Depending how tired I am after I finish the lighting diagrams, maybe we'll edit a bit of a video that I'm working on. The video is an interview for a musical artist and my cousin Leaf, aka Little Flux. If you haven't checked out his music, you definitely should. He's a very talented musical artist. But I'm probably a little biased because I'm his cousin, so. But yeah, so I'm doing an interview expose thing on him that is almost done. Just have to throw a few more pictures in there. Yeah, so depending how I feel, maybe we'll work on that a little bit later. I'm very tired today. I've been studying like crazy for my finals coming up. And I have a final tomorrow morning, so I also can't stream for too long either because I still have to make food and stuff and go to bed at a reasonable time. But anyways, enough stalling. Let's just kind of get into what we're doing. Turn up the music a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so let's switch over here. So we're doing this in Illustrator just because it's the fastest way for me to do it. Also, this isn't going to be like a super well drawn diagram. It's just going to be basic shapes. I'm not the greatest illustrator to begin with, so it's literally just to show our professor kind of how he placed the lights and stuff. So don't judge my artwork too bad. Let's see if I can bring those pictures over. I don't really want to show the Discord. Oh, perfect. We can just do this. So, this is one of them. It's a really nice shot. I really like it. The only thing I'm not in love with is this light column kind of there. Yeah, I don't love this kind of white reflection here, but it's not bad. But yeah, this one's really cool. I like how we got a little bit of the green of the bottle at the bottom. I don't know if that makes it look more or less appetizing. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this one. And then there is a couple others we have to do diagrams for. This one. Also a really nice shot. I think it's really shows off the colors really nicely, like here in the liquid. That's a really nice coloring for that. You still get that kind of green coloring at the bottom with the glass and the reflection of the glass they use. And yeah, you can still make out the words. It's not too jumbled up or anything. But I really like this one too. This one's really cool. And then, yeah, and then it was Fever Tree, I was right. And this is the other one that we had to do. I remember this one we were having troubles with. For this one, we had to do what's called a negative fill. A negative fill is where you have, instead of having the edges of a subject lit up, you have kind of like a non-reflection, I guess. I don't know how you word it. It's more like you reflect black onto the subject to give it the appearance of not being reflected, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to do it on both sides. You can kind of see a little bit on the label here, like the labeling, you can kind of see how it's a bit darker here. But we couldn't get a good result for the negative fill. It's a really, really tough technique to do, especially you had to do it well in product photography. But the label, it makes the label look pretty interesting with it kind of being a bit darker and this like column of light, and so that's kind of cool, I guess. And then you want to do this one or this one? I like this one better. And we have this one. This one's also really well done. I really like this one. The bubbles have great detail, like just great detail in the bubbles. Probably should have filled it up a little bit more, but probably to like, I don't know, there-ish, but it still looks really good, I think. The ice cubes look really good. And those aren't real ice cubes. In product photography, you don't use real ice because it'll just melt. And if ice cubes get a sheen of like water over top of them, the bubbles don't stick to it as nicely. Whereas if it's a glass cube, I guess you just call it, the bubbles kind of like stick to it almost, kind of like it does with the regular glass. So it looks really cool. Yeah, I like that shot a lot. And then this one. Which I'm not in love with. It's not awful, but it's also not great. But yeah, it's not bad. And I just want to show this one off just because how good it looks. Look how good that photo is. That is probably one of the greatest photos that like as a student we have taken. Like it was a group effort, so it was kind of me and 3 or 4 other people that all took these photos. We kind of worked together and did the sets together and did the lighting together. One person was like underneath here like spraying water to give this like water effect here. Another person was like rearranging the ice constantly because this was real ice, so it was constantly melting and like sliding away from the glass bottle. But yeah, this is real ice, as you can tell by the kind of jaggedness of it. But yeah, I love this shot. We're not going to do a lighting diagram on this one. This shot was just because we had high school students coming into the university and we wanted to show them like a really intense product photography kind of shot. So we went all out on this one. But this was just another shot. That's not sure. But we are going to do these ones. So the first one we'll start off with is this one. This one we just lit on both sides, so we had a light box here, and then we also had another, I think a light with I think it was just regular flash with nothing on it, if I remember correctly. And then we had a backlight, like a light on like sandbags, kind of lighting up this center area here. So yeah, let's start working on that. Alright, so just show the subject. What I usually do is I just make an X or a square. We'll do a square. It's already easy. And I usually just put it in the middle. I'll say that's the subject there. That's the Coke bottle. And I usually do it from like kind of like a top top-down-ish view with like a side view of the stuff, if that makes sense. It's just easier to draw, I find. And again, this is like not going to be the greatest lighting diagram, not the greatest, just Illustrator in general. Why is it verifying Lightroom Classic? Not even opening Lightroom Classic. Can you stop verifying? Okay. So, we had one here. Oh my god. Adobe really likes to tell me constantly about how they have AI now. It's a great Adobe. Not helpful for me right now. So we have two lights on this side. And then we have another light behind, underneath. Like some extra detail. Strange. Yeah, sorry, this stands for the lights. This one was on a stand, it was on the floor. Let's rotate these, we can make it a bit more sense. So it's kind of like that. It's called a flash box. So how we're lighting these pictures is we're using, this is flash photography, so all these lights are big, like basically strobe lights, and you connect them to this like basically giant power bank, and you can set them to individual, like each individual strobe can be set to individual power levels, which will make the strobe less or more bright, affecting the exposure of the image. So yeah, so all of these are strobe lights. It's not like continuous like lighting, like you'd see maybe in some photography studios. This is very much like you, like kind of like your school photography, where you, or your school photos, where you go in and they have the big flash that goes off. That's what this is. So, whoops, hit the microphone. In case anyone was curious, kind of what kind of photography this is. Gonna go like that. That'll be the softbox. Softbox is just one of the, like a big giant, basically like canvas covering you put over the strobe with a white kind of semi-transparent thing on the front of it, and it helps really diffuse your light and make it look a lot just more diffused. And that's what gives this side of the bottle that like light column along the edge. Anytime you see a light column along an edge of an object in a photo shoot, that's made with using a light box or a soft box. And they're just, like I said, they're just, I'll show you what a soft box looks like, in case anyone is curious. This is a soft box, and this is pretty much the exact one that we use, just different brand. So you put the light into the back, and then it just flashes through this. And this is like kind of like a semi-transparent cloth almost. So. And like I said, it gives the pictures, anytime you see a picture with like, again, with this light column, that's made usually by softbox. Anyways, let's get back to it. Whoops. So yeah, that'll be the softbox. On this side, I don't think we have anything. pretty sure this one was just open like that. Let's start labeling some of this stuff here. Subject. This is length for flash 3. Call this flash 2. Give this a stroke. No, the text. Oh, is it because I converted it into a text box? It's gonna like be a fucking god. Alright, I'll just redo it, I guess. Oh, wait, no. It's been a lot here. Let's do that. Also, I hope everyone's having a good, not Christmas quite yet, but, you know, getting there. Hope everyone's, you know, having fun shopping and making their Christmas lists. I know for me, I'm so excited to spend some time with my family and eat some good food. Being a student, I mean, I eat, obviously. I'm not like not that down bad for food, but but you definitely don't eat as good as you do with like family. So I'm really, really excited to go have some like good food with my family, spend some time with my mom, my grandparents. Hopefully I'll have some time to go see my dad. If I have any of my dad's family watching, hopefully I'll have some time this year to go see you guys. It's just been super busy with school, and that and travel is also like pretty expensive. I don't have my own car right now, so traveling is hella expensive. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I'm sure that we did some other stuff to this, but I don't. Actually, we might have used 2 soft boxes now that I'm thinking about it. Or a spill kill or something. I'm just gonna say we used a spill kill. Spill kill, maybe I'll be able to show you it. It might be the right term for it. Spill kill light photography. Spill kill. This is what a spill kill is. So you put your light in the back through here, and it kind of just refines the light to be directed a bit more. And then inside of this, the reason this is like indented like that is you can put like attachments onto the spill kill. So you can put like a honeycomb. We have like honeycomb like holes and like a plate that you can put in the front of this, so it kind of gives it like a grid pattern for the lighting. There's different like there's a thing called a snoot, which is a snoot is this. I love snoots. So yeah, you take these clips and you can attach it into here, and then this really directs the light into like almost like a spotlight kind of section. But yeah, that's a snoot. And there's other attachments you can put into it, but yeah, they attach just like that. Like you put the thing in here, and then the snoot just attaches over top. Oh, and here's the honeycomb thing that I was talking about. I don't care. Yeah, that's like the different grids you can kind of attach to it. Anyways, that's enough me nerding out about lighting. But we definitely didn't have any attachments to it. The lighting looks pretty broad. Voice crack. I don't want my voice crack to that. The lighting looks pretty broad and pretty harsh. You can tell by the shadowing here. If you used a softbox or anything for that other lighting, this edge of this shadow would be like super, super soft, kind of like it is on this side. You can see on this side there's almost no shadow, and the shadow information you do see is super light. And that's because on this side we used a softbox, which again you can tell by this light column here, which is why this shadow is so diffused. So that's again makes me believe that we didn't do anything to the other strobe. It's just a bare open bulb with strobe with light. So I think it'd be like that. So I think the first one is done. I'm just gonna put a few more captions here. Flash 3. Lighting on the background wall. To create radial. Photo 1, small studio group. What was the date we did that on? It would have been 27th. Perfect. So yeah, it's the really simple first one. Just create a new common artboard. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Let's make them 3, 4. Or actually, instead of making separate files, you know what we're gonna do just to make it real simple and real easy? Some instructors like you to have separate like save files for each one. Some like you to have different artboards. I'm gonna do it with different artboards on the same save file. I'll just make it super easy. And we can just bring these all over here. So bad for like checking the stream. To this one. So this one again, we have a softbox here, and I think we're using a spill kill for this. And then someone's over here spraying fucking water over here. I think for this picture it's the exact same, so we have the light. Oops. We have that. I don't want to select all of it. Just like that. So it's like that. To make spill kill, we'll just make it an ellipse, start in front of it. I don't know why I did it like that. Actually, it might help if I do it like that. Visualize the perspective of it. Perfect. No fill with black stroke. that. I don't think this one already had a backlight at all. We're gonna make a really terrible stick person to like indicate. Again, don't judge me. I'm not a great illustrator. Don't judge me. Just because I'm in design doesn't mean I'm a good drawer. I'm more of a digital design kind of dude. Sure, good enough. God damn it. God! Oh my god, why can't I move this? There we go. Okay, we're gonna do little stickman legs. Get the fuck out of the way, please. Menu. Thank you. Do little stickman legs. Sure. Yeah. Give a little stickman arms. Perfect. I think that's a pretty good stickman if you ask me. And we can just make it a little bit smaller. Oh, I forgot to mute my phone, my bad. Yeah. And to make like a little fake spray bottle, do this. Spray bottle. Kind of looks like an air horn, but spray bottle. God. Water. If I wanted to be really technical with it, I could make the strokes the same so they're not like, getting thinner, but yeah. I'll just symbolize the water. I don't think we had any lighting gels on this one. I don't think this was back. Oh, I do think we did what's called flagging. that's where you just kind of have a person stand with a black box in front, or kind of like, why can't I select this to make it move? That's not there, that's fine. Come on. How is this not above this? Oh, it probably is, but it's because it's black, that's why. Okay, well, let's fill it with white. So I'm just gonna keep working on this. I don't really have much else to say. If you have any questions or have, want to chat or anything, feel free to send a comment or a chat into the stream. But yeah, I'll kind of turn up the volume, and we'll just kind of work away here for a little bit, because I don't really have much else to add other than me just working. So I will be back once we're kind of a bit closer to being done, and enjoy the music for a little bit.
love and nasty love, spiritual love and material love.
Alright, and we're back after me finishing this. Didn't take too long. But yeah, I think we're all done with the lighting diagram. I can kind of just go over it quickly for anyone who's curious. If you're not, just buckle in and relax, I guess. I don't know. So this is a lighting diagram. You got your subject, you got your flash, where the flash cameras, or where the flashlights are. Oh, I should probably put in just like lighting paths. Should only take me a second here. I can do that while I talk. But yeah, so you got your lights, you have them pointed where they are in the shoot. Why isn't this going above it? Hang on, give me 1 second. That many layers? Jesus. Anyways, so you got your flashes, you got the light where the lights go. You usually bring down the opacity in those just a tad here. Let's bring it to 50. Light. Perfect. So actually, just give me 1 second while I just do this quick. I'm gonna take them off. Just gonna put these you enjoy some music while I just finish this up. Alright, and I'm back once again after putting all the lights down. So yeah, this is a lighting diagram. This shows where your lighting is, where the lights go, the subject, where your camera is, your flash power control. So all these lights are plugged into a big box that controls each individual lighting's power, so you can have them flash at different brightnesses. Because these flash bulbs are basically just dimming bulbs. So yeah, so then you put the numbers, like what power they are on. It's not a percentage, that's why I can go over 107. They're called f-stops. So yeah, just like how it controls. I don't actually know why they're called f-stops to control this, but I know it has to do with your aperture of your camera. Anyways, yeah, so that's what each light is controlled, and the power levels. And then your camera settings, your f-stop aperture number, your shutter speed, your ISO number, and then where the camera is. If I wanted to go all out, I could just like rotate it to face the subject and like have like a view cone of like where the image was shot. But I'm not going to go that hard with it. I think this is fairly decent for what the exercise is. So let's save this, and we'll do just a little bit of the videography project before I call it a night for the stream. I dragged it over here. Why don't you go back over there? What's my photography? Class number. I don't know what exercise this is. I'm gonna put E5 for now. Small studio. Export for screens. Perfect. PNGs. I don't need a prefix or prefix. Wish it would let me rename it while I was exporting it. No, don't open it. I'm double clicking on the fucking name. I don't need you to open it in Photoshop. Why is sometimes clicking on the name have you rename it and sometimes it doesn't? I hate Apple, but of course school makes me use Apple. I forgot it's the same. I'll have to go like 2. No, don't come, God. Having a rough time with it right now. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. Okay, now it's all renamed. Just bring this all out of this folder. I don't need it in this random folder that I created. I don't know why it does that. Put that to trash. Perfect. And then I just have to upload it. Keep that one there. I forgot I have another open over here. Give me 1 second here, stream. So it's up to exercise 6. I have to like download each individual picture from my group. Save image. Alright, you enjoy some music. I have to do some just like uploading this stuff. I don't know why it opened over here. So yeah, so you just enjoy some music while I just upload my stuff to my school.
Have a duty to perform.
Oh, it's late.
Alright, we're back. Got all that done. This is the lighting diagram. Take a look if you want to take a look at it. Pause the video if you're watching this later on, if you want to kind of take a look at it and see what it is. Yeah, just gonna help you keep track of what you did during your shoot, where you place your lights, everything like that. So that is lighting diagrams. Just resaved. We'll just quit that out right like that. Perfect. I'm going to take a quick break. Get out of here. Adobe, get the fuck out of here. I don't mind the billing issue. Adobe's expensive. But yeah, let me take a quick break here. I'll be right back. So just chill. I'll be right back. I'll show you kind of the video that I've been working on. And yeah, I'll maybe show you a bit of it and stuff like that. But I'll be right back here. Enjoy some Lofi for a few minutes. I'm back. Sorry, I just had to go cry because I saw it was snowing out my window, so I had to go break down a little bit. I hate the snow so much. I'm glad it's gonna be a white Christmas, because having like a, how do I word this? A decaying grass and leaf Christmas isn't always appealing. But I hate the snow so much. Like, I'm a terrible Canadian. And yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm from Canada, so it gets fairly chilly here. I actually didn't know this until I think a couple weeks ago, but I guess I live in the most northern metropolitan area in the world. Like, it's like one of the bigger cities, or one of the biggest cities that's like most northern. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, so anyways, just had to go cry about the snow. But I'm back. I'll just do a little bit of editing on the video, show you guys the video as well. If you're watching this now, you get a sneak peek at a little bit of the video. But if you're watching this in the future, this interview video that I'm making is probably released already, so you can probably just go check that out on my channel. If you just click my name and go to my videos, it should be on there. If it's not on there yet, stick around for the stream and you can kind of see what it looks like. Or if you're curious on how the video looks like behind the scenes, stick around and you can see what it looks like behind the scenes. But let's get right into it. Alright, so this is Adobe Premiere Pro. I use Premiere Pro for all my video projects, so if you're watching any of my videos, this is what I used to edit. A lot of people on YouTube are extremely curious on how editing works and how individuals edit and stuff. A good way my teacher put it, or I guess instructor, teacher's kind of juvenile to say, my instructor put it was, editing's kind of just like a feel your way through the video kind of thing. And I think that's why a lot of content creators have a hard time explaining how they edit videos, or why they just don't explain it. Because you kind of just like have to feel your way through the video. You just kind of, you cut where it feels right. You have like a general idea in your head of what the videos feel, like general vibe and mood you want to go for. And then you just kind of cut where it feels right for that vibe and for that mood. You can teach it a little bit, but it's not always something that can be taught. It's something that kind of, you have to, like, not that you're born, I don't make it be like you're born with it, but like it's kind of something you have to either recognize or like study, like watch a lot of YouTube videos and kind of just like study them and study their editing styles and how the edits are done, where the cuts are done. Boringly enough, that's how I watch YouTube videos. When I watch YouTube videos, I just inherently watch the editing because I was always very curious with editing videos. So I always kind of was like, oh, why they put the jump cut there? What did it symbolize? Or, you know, what did they cut out? Or how perfectly the jump cut is, so you can't tell that they were, like, it's just seamless, like it seems like it's part of the same sentence kind of thing. So yeah, so I just inherently watch videos like that. But I have had a few people ask me, because I edit for other people as well on YouTube, and I've had them ask me, like, how do you edit your videos? Like, if I wanted to edit a video, like you're on vacation or something, like, how would I edit it? And yeah, I never know what to say. It's just kind of, you just feel your way through it, and just kind of try and go for the vibe that the video is matching. There's obviously things you can teach, like all of like the number stuff you can teach, and the coloring, color grading, all that stuff. So that stuff I'll obviously go into, but for like the actual like cuts, like how I know like where to make all these cuts, like it's just kind of feeling it out. But yeah, so this is the video that I'm working on, and is an interview on my cousin, who's a musical artist named Little Flux, or Lil Flux, Lilflux. You should go check out his music. It's really, really good. Again, I guess I'm a little biased, I'm his cousin, but I think it's really good objectively. And he's fairly popular for his age and how long he's been doing music for, so I'm really proud of him, and I love to show off his stuff any chance I get, so I thought this would be a perfect chance for this project to kind of A, do a really cool video for my school project, and B, kind of show off my cousin's music, which I'm really proud of it. Like, I'm really proud of this dude. he's put a lot of work into this. So, but yeah, so this is the video. In total, it's around 13 minutes 20 seconds. We're not doing any more cuts to it. This is the final cut. There's no more cuts we're adding or taking away from it. This is what the video is. The main thing I'm going to be doing right now is just kind of replacing some of the pictures. So you can see it here, social media title opener. If we go to there, I want to replace some of these images that I have here. So we're going to replace some of them, like this one we're probably going to replace. So you guys don't have to see it all, because I have a bunch of random stuff on my computer. Replace. I'll put that one there as well. And we're gonna replace this one with, I'll just have this one up here quickly. This one, I really like that one. That one should be good. So now, here, I'll turn down this music quick. So now, we can watch the intro together and you guys can kind of see what the intro looks like. And also I want to kind of turn this into like an ongoing series on my channel, on my YouTube channel, called Behind the Mic. I know a few local artists that I'd like to interview, and I think that it'd be really cool to have that on my channel and kind of interview kind of more upcoming artists and stuff like that. Also, I don't know why I kept calling it a segment in this video. I kept saying that this was a segment. It's not. It's a full video. I don't know why I kept saying in this segment. So yeah, I wish I could go back and re-record that, but I can't. But I'd love to have this as like a series on my channel. And I also was thinking that like I could do it where the artist that I interviewed or that was interviewed last interviewed the next artist. So that kind of creates like a dynamic, like a connection between them already, because they're both musical artists already. They might already know each other, and it also might open up the door for some interesting questions that like the artist asking the questions is actually really curious about. And then and then the next artist that was interviewed kind of asks the next artist questions. I'm not sure how well that'll work, because I think there's a reason why a lot of interviews have permanent hosts and not kind of have the interviewee become the interviewer after. But I think it'd be interesting to try out maybe a few videos of that style. So anyways, that's enough rambling. I talk a lot. This is the beginning of the video. Yeah, just play it like this. Oh wait, is it gonna play through my... One second. I have to add a capture to capture my desktop audio. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Alright, let's give it a test here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and this is the intro to Behind the Mic with Lil Flux. Oh yeah, that's the intro for it. It's pretty good. I like it. Just a few things I have to change. I'm not putting this. I thought I'd be putting this on my like personal YouTube channel, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna put this on the Sunken Viking YouTube channel, the one that you're watching this on right now. But if you like music and like electronic music and just videos about random stuff that I find interesting or funny, or make videos with Leaf, go check out my other YouTube channel. It's XOXO Drug, or DRXG if you don't like that name. It's just a play on words with the word. The full one was drug step, and it's just a play on words with the word drug and dubstep, obviously. And dubstep's a subgenre of EDM, or electronic music, so it's just a play on words. It's also, I like to use it as a dichotomy between. I think that's the right word. Probably not. But I like to use it as like a talking point of how much like drugs is in the EDM scene, and just like, yeah, just have it as like a talking point, because I find it really interesting how, like, as soon as you say you go to like raves or anything like that, people assume that you're there to do drugs, which is, I guess, fair, because it is very common there. So yeah, I just find it interesting with that. But we're not gonna have that for this video. This is gonna be on Sunken Viking photos. Yes. Oh, I figured. I'm just gonna put at SVP. Guess I could. I should probably have the full one. And I'll just make the text smaller. Right about there. Oh, it'd be helpful if I spelt sunken right and didn't miss an N. Wait, I didn't. Oh, that tripped me out. It's just because how small it is. Jeez. Alright. So yeah, so that's done. Pictures and the social media intro are done. Let's mute this. We don't need this going off like that. Let's go frame by frame and look at the pictures it does here. That one's good. Gonna replace a few of them. I'm gonna replace this one with do I want to use that one? Sure, why not? How's that look? Cool. Yeah, I like it. That's good. I said with you, I don't have the pictures to put into the video yet, so I think I'm gonna hold off until I can put them all in at the same time. Because I was gonna put a few pictures in, but I'm gonna wait until I get sent the rest of them. So I'll make sure this outro sounds okay. But yeah, I don't want to spoil the answers in between, like in the actual water check. Make sure y'all drinking some water. But yeah, I don't want to spoil the like answers in the middle of the video, so I'm not gonna play the video in full on this stream, obviously. But I'm really proud of this outro, so I'm gonna play the outro quick. This is the outro for the video. Oh, I love that outro. It goes so hard. I think it has a lot to do with I just like the song in general. Um, I don't think Leaf would have minded that I kind of showcased a little bit of his new song, but that song is "Universe Goes Round" by Lil Flux. I don't think it's released yet. Um, we're kind of premiering a little bit of it in this video. But I love this song. It just works so good for the outro too. Like just the way it perfectly flows out. I also love the transition I did between the like the black shirt and then going to this. Like I think that's really smooth too. But yeah, I'm just really happy with the outro of this video and the intro. I like the intro too a lot, but this outro just goes hard. Like, just listen to this one more time. I just want to listen to this just one more time, just because I like it so much. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do in this for right now. I forgot I wasn't sent the pictures yet, so I can't really add too much of that yet. And plus, it's already getting pretty late for me, at least for tomorrow, because I have a final tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning. So I am going to call this one here. I guess let's get the music going again here. Thank you to everyone who popped by in the stream and said hey, or just watched for a little bit. I appreciate you. If you want to watch this in the future, I should have the VODs up on my Twitch, or if they're not there, obviously it'll be on my YouTube. If you're watching this in the future, you know where to find them because you're watching it right now. But yeah, go check out my other video, my YouTube. I think it's just one other one of me filming a dance performance at Heritage Days where I live. It's a Bollywood dance performance, which is really cool, so go check that out if you want. Go check out my socials at Sunken Viking Photos or Sunken Viking Photography to check out all the photos that I do, all the other design work that I do. I post a lot of the stuff that I create, and yeah, so go check that out if you're so inclined. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, go check out Leaf. Go check out his music. He's on Spotify, Apple Music, and literally everything. Any major platform you listen to music on. Lil Flux, if you like his music, give him a follow. I really like it. I think it's amazing music. So stay tuned for this interview video. Should be dropping in the next, I don't know, couple days, week maybe, very latest. And give it a watch. Is there anything else that I want to plug? I guess just oh, if you like EDM music, I already said this before, but if you like electronic music, I also make music as well. You can go check me out on my YouTube at XOXO Drugstep, DRXG Step. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all this stuff as well. If you just type in XOXO DRXG or just DRXG in general, it should pop up. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Have an amazing week. And I'll maybe see you guys sometime later on this week. Alright, see you guys.